Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Over the Horizon. We have some people back who, well, I've been out of the loop for just a session or two. Does somebody want to fill them in?
No.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly.
Anybody want to remember what happened last week and then the session before that?
I mean, I remember what happened last week, and that'll make me cry.
So last week we found.
I made a deal with the devil, Jimmy.
Okay, you get it.
What? You can go.
Tell it.
No, that's all I had to do with it. Is I made a deal with the devil.
I did my thing.
Talk about your whole the homoerotic training arc paid off.
You don't want to tell the story? If you're gonna fucking interrupt, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit! It's a strong start. It's a strong start.
You need to stop hanging around with Australians.
It's true. All right, so we started off standing over John, all of us with our shirts off, trying to figure out
crying because he was still alive.
And then we found footprints, so we followed the footprints, and that's when we found Eris holding a bloody sword standing over a cliff. And we heard a splash, and we were like, "Eris, where's Manu?" Because we saw Manu's footprints or something. I don't know. And then we saw blood in the river, and Gideon just jumped off this high ass cliff and dived into the river to go rescue Manu, only to find out it was Manu's dead body being devoured by piranha. So I had to walk it out of this massive flowing river, throw it on a shore. Well, kind of on a shore, massive. And meanwhile, Eris was being like, "No, stay away! I'm dangerous. Back away from me!" And then everyone's like, "No, calm down. And she's like, "Oh, no!" Oops, tripped, and goes flying off the edge. And then everyone's like, "Oh no, she's gonna die!" And so people start reacting, and Lotus jumps off and turns into a giant eagle, and then we all just see her flying there with her wings, and we're like, "Oh yeah, she can fly."
And I didn't shit on anyone this time.
And then she's like, "Stay away from me!" again, and started flying away. And Lotus is like, "Bitch, I have an 80-foot movement speed. You ain't not getting away." And so flew after her. Tried to grapple her, successfully grappled, but then actually broke the grapple. And then went, "Okay, I transformed back into my normal form. Eris, you have to trust us. We're trying to help you." And then transformed back into her eagle. And then everyone tried talking into her mind, and we all fucked our rolls hard. Big hard. And that's when fucking the stupidest decision ever was made. Just kidding. And Sanel was like, "Dormammu, I've come to bargain." And then the demon appeared. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. And then the demon showed up. And then we all got kicked out of the voice chat, so stuff happened. Sanel was like, "Look, I'll give you this soul coin if you just stop whatever's affecting Eris." And he's like, well, first he said, "Stop what's affecting Eris." And then Dormammu was like, I know I'm saying the wrong name, but I like saying this. Was like, "No, unless you, give me the cleric's soul because it looks tasty." And Snow's like, "No, I'll give you my whole family's soul." "You mean that filth? I don't want that." And he was like, "What if I give you the true soul coin and the fake one so you know I can't trick you?" "Oh, yes, okay, quite. You and yours are allowed to leave, and I will rescue the Eris one, and you can all just leave, but you have to come to me first and bring me the coins." He was like, "Deal! Here's a 50-page contract. Sign it." 50. Easy peasy. And so they made the deal. I don't know what I'm doing with my voices. This is me doing recaps. So they signed the deal, and he was like, "Thank you, Sanel. I already knew who you were this whole time." And then disappeared. And then time unfroze, and we all came back in the voice chat. And Sanel was like, "I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I feel like absolute garbage fucking shit." And we were like, "Why do you feel that?" And then he explained everything. We're like, "Oh, okay." So now our plan is we have to go take the coins to the devil, and we're gonna go slaughter the devil in his home, and pin him to the chair with a glaive.
Yes.
You know, I'm trying to decide how I feel about the way you describe the story.
Welcome to
It
a
is
Sassy
subscribed in
Bassy
such a way
recap.
that makes me go, "Oh, yeah, that did happen."
Did I miss anything?
They didn't sound like that. Oh God, I don't
Flanagan
sound
had to
like
use
that, do I?
magic. Flanagan used
No.
magic. It was
Stop it.
It was the absolute culmination of a character arc.
Mm-hmm. Flanagan
We didn't
used
have
magic.
to tell anybody that, and you decided to tell people that.
I can't believe it. Flanagan used magic. That's insane.
Not only
Flanagan used
that,
magic.
Snell has had to tell Flanagan that being a gnome, they are part magic.
Yeah, Flanagan's emo now.
They listen to
That's
MCR and
right for
everything.
Flanagan's character development.
Speaking of,
Oh, and Glory
Speaking of-
laughed at every death. Like Glory saw that like Manu was like eaten by fish and like clearly dead in the water, and just pointed and went, "Ha ha 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 ha!
Correct.
Eat, die, meatbag!"
we also talk about Attila. That was a couple sessions ago. But does Thomas know about Attila?
Attila's dead.
I don't think so.
Oh, rip.
Yep.
Rip.
Attila got.
I feel like
Yeah, Amy did the same thing that I did, but she
Yep,
did.
Attila got turlocked.
Yeah, she got
Listen,
Turlock.
I didn't know this was gonna happen. Okay, I didn't know
Sure you
that I was
didn't.
gonna.
To be fair,
murdered.
neither did
really
I.
didn't.
I had forgotten that you had dispel magic.
I am so upset that I murdered our friend. Our
Yeah.
real
You just
life friend.
found
I
out a
murdered our
couple
real
sessions-
life friend.
You just found out a couple sessions earlier than you would have otherwise. I mean,
Amy said, LMAO, y'all want to see something crazy? And then she murdered Attila.
I did.
But then Gideon was
She
like,
really did. I was here for that. I remember that.
Gideon was like, nah, Attila wouldn't have been gone down so easily. This is just a shell. He'll be fine. We'll get him back.
he'll be fine. 'Tis but a flesh wound. But that being said, I'm gonna cut to us on the raft being towed back to the island. How is everybody doing right now? I can start with John
Snell,
and Eris. Go ahead.
Snell was politely asked by Flanagan to explain the entire concept of interplanar relation.
Yeah.
Like, so Snell has Flanagan been able to comprehend any of this?
Let's take a look. I've got an 8 intelligence. Do you want me to roll for this, Daddy DM?
Go ahead and roll. With planes, I'm pretty sure that's Arcana.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look.
Anything magic.
Go
Oh,
ahead
wait.
and roll because someone is actively trying to teach you this.
All right, this is going to be good, everyone. Trust me, this is going to be great.
Does that mean they get the help action?
No,
Absolutely.
11.
Get a +5 to that from Flash
Hey!
of Genius.
You don't wanna do
16,
that right now.
baby!
You don't want to do that, right? Okay. All right. You go ahead
it
and
is-
use that.
I have 3 more uses today, and then I get those all back after a rest.
Describe what flash of genius you have to teach.
I'm literally teaching it. The genius is that Snell is teaching Flanagan. You
That
are
Snell is
witnessing a
actually a
genius in
genius.
action. Like, has probably found some weird Bill Nye the Science Guy way of explaining it through food, like how Bill Nye explains plate tectonics through cookies.
Through food? I like
That
that.
seems like the only way to get it to work for Flanagan.
No, it honestly feels right. It feels solid, and I'm glad that we're doing it this way.
Just
So
basic-
you see, the world is like a giant heaping plate of Thanksgiving food. See, at the base, at the fundamental, just the firmament of everything, you've got your mashed potatoes. And that is the primordial just soup of your basic planes.
Okay, hold
It
up.
is. It is
Hold up.
probably
Primordial.
Like,
No.
it is probably like, imagine that the planes are all dishes, saucers, if you will, filled with different things. They're all on the same table, but they do not directly touch one another. We exist on the material plane, but there are others, such as the Feywilds, the Shadowfell, the Hells, the Abyss. Each one of these has a different flavor of them. Don't ask me what they are. I'm not about to start coming up with flavors for every single plane.
The Shadowfell smells like burnt turkey. I'm just being honest.
That's all evil
do you know
planes. That's
How
all.
do I
That's
know
all
that?
the evil ones.
Because that's exactly what John Stonefruit would say.
You, being a gnome, are actually part Fey. Your ancestors came to the material plane from the Feywilds, which is where you get your innate magics. My ancestors, as a Yuan-Ti, were experiments created by wizards in order to harness the magic of snakes or something equally repulsive.
What? Go on.
We are currently dealing with what I assume to be some sort of greater devil or archdevil, meaning drawing probably on a sheet of scratch paper and then marking a circle as hell tastes bad or something.
Hell
Let's
tastes
see.
bad.
And then drawing a line between it and the material plane and being like, that means that Raum is trying to get a ladle full of his nasty hell goop and put it on the material plane.
And we
Imagine
hate that.
it. Oh, it's worse than having peas and mashed potatoes touching on the same plate. That's what he's doing. He's trying to directly pour the peas on top of the mashed potatoes.
Oh my god.
After he's licked
That's
them.
delicious.
He wants to claim the entire plane
That's
of his own.
delicious.
Not after they
That's
lick it.
just like the beginning of a shepherd's pie.
I was gonna say, maybe you should go with something like, and then he put, and you know what? And then he put that nasty canned cranberries on the mashed potatoes.
Wrong.
Mm.
They belong on turkey. They don't belong on mashed potatoes.
They belong on turkey. The Hells and the Abyss can go together. I mean, they're always fighting, but we don't want any of that shit here.
That's right.
No, like, why are... How do we...
Fine. Imagine that he's like pouring ketchup on top of something that doesn't need ketchup. Does that work
Flanagan
better?
throws up off the side of the raft.
At last,
Ketchup-
you understand the gravity of this situation. All of the
Ketchup on
material
perfectly good
world,
steak.
all of the material plane is a milkshake, and he's pouring his ketchup directly into it.
Ketchup in your milkshake. Ugh.
That
How is
is the
everybody
level
else-
of evil we are dealing with, Flanagan. That is why your magic is necessary.
Oh my god. He looks
How
at
is
his
everyone
hand.
else doing?
Who am I?
Where are we at? Because he said he threw up off the side of the raft, and I'm
Yeah, we're just
So
on a
I
raft.
said I am cutting to you guys on the raft being towed back to the island.
I have
Okay.
responsibility.
I'm moving forward just a little bit.
What does this raft look like?
So this is a collection of timber planks left over from now destroyed carts and rope in all manner of conditions, all just tied together in a way that will make it barely float.
Okay, is there easy access to the water?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
There are no
Wh-
sides on this raft. This is
got it.
yeah.
Lotus is gonna be somewhere on the side of one of these rafts. her hands in the water. She definitely has a book over her face. And she's asleep. She's snoring. She's snoring
Just
so hard right now.
snoring.
She's
God.
full on fucking snoring. Hand in the water.
There's probably a comment probably from John, probably to whoever's listening, and it's, man. So, are we just gonna sit here and fall asleep, or we all want to talk about what just happened? Probably looking
Okay.
at Gideon. What is
He's
Gideon
probably
doing?
having a power nap.
He's probably
stress
just
nap.
sitting next to Manu's body, covered in his cloak, and just staring
I'm-
out.
I forgot that there's a dead person.
There's
I
a
forgot
dead
we went through
person
the
on the
whole fucking
raft.
thing. I'm sorry. Oh, no.
And then you've got Eris probably sitting on the other side of the raft thinking, I killed that Ben.
Good job. You killed him real dead.
I forgot that this was like a really serious moment. I'm so sorry.
It
Can
feels,
we call
I
it
mean,
a stress nap?
it
it's a
feels like
stress nap.
Lotus.
It's terrible. It's a stress
It's the,
nap.
I can't
She's
deal with this
exhausted.
shit right now.
That is what it is. Yes. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. It's all good. But no, I think that John will say that. Are we gonna talk about what just happened, or it's another thing we buried deep in our subconscious, never to return.
Oh man.
You know, until we go to sleep tonight.
Can Lotus like lift the book off of her face just enough at John and be like, I think we bury this one.
All right. I
I
mean,
Deep in the subconscious.
Deep,
I'm
deep.
still not even sure what happened.
well, from what you all told me, seems like Eris got possessed, flipped out, knocked me out, turned Attila to stone, and then walked Manu off the plank, if you pardon my poor expression.
Even Sunel finds that distasteful.
Ugh.
Yeah. Lotus will like side eye him and not say anything and just put the book back over her face. Like she's just like, nah,
It's like,
not,
Uh,
no.
all right.
We'll
Eris
have to
goes, go ahead.
We're gonna need to figure it all out when we get back. But first, we have to kill a devil.
Right. And I think at this point you are getting within sight of the island. You see there are two people hauling on the winch that's pulling you ashore. And your good old friend, well, oh gosh, what is her name? We'll find out. Garrett. You have Commander Garrett standing on the shore, just watching. So you guys pull up to the rocks and crunch ashore on the gravel, the small gravel beach. I think John begins to disembark. Commander Garrett will walk up as others attend to the raft and start pulling it further onto land.
Are we near our excursion? Exhibition?
No, they're way back up on top of that cliff.
They're about a day's way down. Remember, you guys did jump off the cliff. That did cut a little bit of your time out.
Right.
So at least a day's walk. And you still have to get up that mountain cliff. Well, looks like you had a rough go of it.
Where do you bury your bodies?
Well, do we want to bury him or take him with us?
Oh, do we? I don't know. Do you
Does
wanna
our
take him?
paladin have the ability to consecrate?
Consecrate. You know, it's not ringing off the top of my head, but let me double check.
Paladins?
Yeah. I don't know if they get that ability or if that's a spell or.
I don't think so.
That's from Pathfinder 2.
No. I could have sworn there was a thing in
They-
D&D where you could consecrate or defile ground.
I think there is. It's like sanctuary or something.
No, sanctuary is you are protected.
I think it's bless or curse or something. I don't remember. But either way, let me take a look. It's not a spell that she has. Well, let's see here.
Yeah, there's hollow ground, but it's a 5th level spell,
Yeah, she doesn't.
and it's
have
only for clerics.
that. Yeah.
Wow, if only we had a living cleric.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
they can touch a point and it becomes holy or unholy depending on their thing for 60 feet, and then if it's holy, like extraplanar creatures can't walk into it.
Yeah. Nope. That's does not have anything that would help there. Garrett
What-
goes, do I ask what happened or do I just let it be?
Look to the others.
That's
Oh.
a. Do you want to know what happened?
A lot happened. It's too much to go over.
Just
mean,
tell me it
is it-
wasn't the druids.
It was not the druids, it was the devil.
Then I think that's all we care to know.
He nods at that.
So, I followed you in. Now I follow you out. What's the next step?
We still have to confront the devil.
What-
What's the
go ahead.
consensus on keeping Manu's body? Are we keeping Manu or are we burying
Yeah.
Manu?
Well, what have they done with their bodies?
So they have been buried here on the island. Some of them. Others have been given a Viking funeral because there's not
What?
enough space left on the island.
What about?
What
Is
would
there a way to-
Manu's religion do?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Duplicate.
There's no way to get back into the grove either, huh? Because at least Manu's body would be safe. So if we were ever able to get like true resurrection, we could bring Manu back, and we would know where their body is.
Yeah, but even with true resurrection, if Manu doesn't want to come back,
Sure.
Right.
I
Paylor.
feel like
Paylor.
what is
If I
Paylor?
remember that, if that is right. Healing. God of sun, light, and healing. And it makes sense. Lots of humans worship Paylor. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. It has been so long since I've had any yeah,
Terrell.
we're using it would be Terrell, the lamplighter. My bad. I'm not
Terrell,
thinking I was thinking
where's that one thing I saw?
I'm stuck on 5e. Blame Baldur's Gate.
Them bitches.
I know, right? Having to go and make a good game.
I haven't played it yet.
I don't know if your poor computer would handle.
All right,
Baldur's
first,
Gate.
Amy, go play it. Second, Gunnar, you
What?
watch your whore mouth. Calling it a good game? No. We only use great or
Well,
greater.
The
refer
problem
to Baldur's
is, it is still using the 5e rule set, which
But it's
a
an altered
fun-
5e rule set that has been fixed to make a lot of things better.
So 6e.
Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining.
Is it using D&D 1? Sorry.
No.
No, it's
sorry.
5e.
It is
You're-
its own
no.
version of 5e.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's 5e where Ranger doesn't suck. And shove is a bonus action.
Oh, I like that. I could probably play it on a PlayStation, yeah?
Yes, they actually just got it. Well, just got patch 5, I think, out for PlayStation, which fixed a lot of performance issues.
Maybe I can convince a human to let me borrow their PlayStation after I move.
Ooh. Well,
Mhm.
if they're listening, I'm sure they will.
No, they're out. They're sick.
Well, just get. That sounds like a skill issue to me, honestly.
It's just a little death.
Okay. But
That's what you get for jumping
Uh,
con.
dumping con. But long story short, I'm gonna say somebody here knows the rights of Terrell. Terrell is not picky. Usually, Terrell is a god of the living. When it comes to death, that is not usually his domain. They don't have too much in the way of specific burials or what they're looking for or what they prefer.
Because it's Terrell, I have to bring this back up.
Oh no. What am I getting into?
It's in Over the Horizon.
Yeah, I see.
Terrell Plumbing, blessed be my shitter, for I ate too much Filet-O-Fish.
Long story short, if you guys wanted to take Manu's body with you, you can always hand it off to the survivors, and they will make sure it gets wherever you want them to go. I can just
That's
make that
probably
decision
it.
easy for you guys.
That's probably best, as we want it to go somewhere where it's not going to be defiled.
Okay.
We don't want necromancers getting a hold of it, i.e. if Sinel dies.
Okay. Is that the answer you all give to Garrett?
Yes.
Good to know. You'll tell her, and she'll nod and motion to the two men on the winch to take the body.
Bear back.
All right. They limp over. One of them's got one arm. The other has what looks like a bum knee. But together, they're able to pick up Manu and move him somewhere else temporarily. You can see that the camp has been struck. And as a matter of fact, it looks like they're in the process of taking the building that you sheltered in a couple of nights ago and converting it into another large raft. We figured you wouldn't want to stick around after talking with druids, so we got a move on.
The day attack has been called off by Ram. Now is your best attempt to get out of here.
They can attack during the day now?
They always could.
But then, why didn't they?
Toying with their food, perhaps?
I need out of here. Thank you all so much for this.
Don't think us yet.
Since you've given us a chance, and that's more than anything else has been done for us in the past 6 months. There won't be any way for us to repay you, but suffice to say, we will do whatever you need us to.
Then get
So-
out of here and link up with the expedition at the top of the cliff.
I need you to find out how to make me not magic anymore. This is
Not
your life's
ma-
mission. I love
Did
you.
the gnome just...
The gnome only recently discovered that gnomes are innately magical creatures.
I'm gonna
Again, throws up again.
I'm going to ignore the last part of that. Okay. All right. Is there an easy way up the cliff, or are we trying to get ourselves up 150-foot sheer cliff with ropes and pitons?
There were paths up the cliff, weren't there? Kind of like
There
the Grand
were.
Canyon. There are
At least
footpaths.
at least from what you saw.
There should be footpaths that lead to the top of the cliff. Any luck, you'll be somewhere near the top by nightfall. It will be a difficult journey, but when you get there, find the expedition. They'll take care of you, and they'll welcome some additional help.
I hope so, and I hope we're not more of a burden than we are a help. What are you going to do? You all look a little worse for wear.
We're gonna kill a devil.
You're
Nod.
going into that place?
It's part of the bargain.
The bargain.
The only way to trick a devil out of its lair is to play its game. And what do they love?
Bitches.
So you
Contracts.
have a plan? You actually created a fake coin? You're gonna try and give them a fake?
That plan didn't work out. Sinel says, looking at his gun, and goes, "Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Makes things right."
Shameless. Shameless. I've been watching videos about plagiarism all week. You sure you want to say that?
That's a reference, not plagiarism. I'm also not making money off of this.
You're right. She goes, so you're just going to march in and beat the...
Raum is expecting us, which means Raum will more than likely have his guard down and allow us to get close.
Thanks, Heartless Halo.
I've also been practicing my fiddle.
Okay. If I said something about shooting my way out...
I was going to say, why is it whenever I'm having fun, it's wrong?
Well, Squidward, that's because you don't know how to have fun. Anyways, she just looks down.
Believe in the squid that believes in you.
So, she looks down at little Flanagan and goes... You know, in the original story, the devil takes his soul anyway, right?
Yeah, no, I hate this. I'm gonna be real with you. I told everyone not to talk to this devil from the jump, but here we are, talking to devils, just like we talked to the demon that one time. You know where I was? I was in the hallway, minding my business, you know? But it's a little ironic. I learned that word from Snell. We're called the Grinning Devils. So, I mean, what better than to go kill the one that grins all the time? It pisses me off. Why is he not dead? Why am I magic? Work on that. That's your life mission. We saved your life to get rid of my magic.
Bro.
Find the expedition and study. I don't even care if you have to if you have to use magic to get rid of my magic.
I was wondering what that was.
Just figure it out.
You know, if one of us knows reincarnate, we could just kill Flanagan, use reincarnate, and hope he comes back as a not innately magical person.
Well,
I come back as a sorcerer.
So she'll look to the cleric you do have in your party, because people forget that Glory is a... No, Glory's another paladin, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, for whatever reason, I had it in my head that Glory was a Anyways,
Glory has yet to Giga Smite someone in combat, but that might happen.
I'm gonna double smite this thing using a skill, and now I'm gonna use 2 third-level smites on top of this Warhammer and
On top of this crit.
where's it next?
It's a goblin! It's dead!
Yeah, cast resurrection and bring it back to kill it again.
Can it be deader?
I mean, that double third level smite crit, that is looking at the goblin saying, your soul's not even gonna make it to hell, Jimbo.
God. So she looks at this group that is standing in front of her that just casually says, we're gonna go kill a demon.
Devil.
Blame
I'm telling the story.
blame them for making a fucking distinction.
Nods and goes, right, well, with luck, we'll see you at your expedition's base camp. If not, well, okay. I think it's at this point that John will speak up. You think, maybe one of us should go, be a guide, help them,
Yes,
back to
John,
the
you may
cliffs?
leave.
I wasn't thinking about me. I was thinking about
There.
just kind of nods towards Eris.
Do we want Eris to go, or do we feel like Eris needs to stay with us just in case she has another episode?
Lotus, you've grown. I'm so proud of you right now.
Oh, I love you, and also I just want to make sure that she doesn't murder my wives, because then I will like double murder you. And she looks at her like,
God.
I think whatever deal that you made with Realm is I think he will probably keep that in place until everything is done. But if you would rather me stay with you, I understand that as well. After all, I think I owe as much to that thing as the rest of you do.
agree. Let's murder that bitch together, yeah.
Agreed.
Murder together.
Let's do it. I'm trying
Yeah.
to smite some shit.
There's the paladin.
Smite!
All right then. If you you want me to stick around too, you want me to go with our friends here.
You should probably go.
It might be
Saying
time
I'm
for
no
you
good
to
in a
go.
fight.
I'm sorry. I just haven't had a chance to be mean to John, and I was like, it's my
I've
turn
never
now.
seen John.
You've never seen John in a fight, no.
Is he any
So-
good in a fight?
Who are you asking me?
Probably.
Every
I'll
time he's
ask
been in a
John.
fight, he's
If he
gotten
says,
his ass
if he
kicked.
says,
hasn't
"Are
he?
you any good in a fight?" I'll look at him dead in the eye and be like, "Are you?"
I've held my own more than once. After all, you well, let's just put it this way: you don't travel with you don't travel with Bob very long before you get into a scrape or two. I think we've all learned that.
I mean, he's got a point.
Bob
I
has
never
not-
even traveled with Bob alive, and I'm aware that Bob gets us into trouble.
Everyone who's been in one of Gunner's other games starts fucking sweating profusely. There's a twitch in my eye. I could taste blood on my tongue, and it's not mine, and I don't know where it came from.
I don't know what your problem is. What's wrong with Bob?
Mm-hmm.
I've got problems with Bob.
Why? Bob's never done anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
You, Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I get. This is the thanks I get.
Yeah, you're about to get what you fucking deserve.
The things I do for love. All right, anyways. John will just nod. All right, you want me to play escort? I can do that. You just, you tell me jump.
Oh, we hate him so much. We gave him an escort quest.
Sure
And this is one
fucking
of the-
did.
This is one of
Can
those
we
games
make
where
sure?
the escorts will be walking along. There will be a mob halfway across the field, and they'll all go.
Bro.
Can we
Don't
make
run
sure it's
off.
one of those escort missions where the escort moves faster than your walk speed but slower than your run speed?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, straight to jail.
Like,
Straight to jail. Believe it or not.
What about one of those escort quests where their aggro range is longer than every mob's aggro range? So the escort is the one running off, getting into fights, and then casually walking back after they beat them.
What
And it's
were you gonna say,
also a
Daniel?
fetch quest, so you have to grab stuff and bring it back, and then go
But you
grab
can't-
more stuff.
It's also one of those escort quests where if they get too far away from you, they stop moving, turn in your direction, and are like, "Where the fuck you go? Come back!"
Yes, Daniel.
I was gonna say my Discord completely cut out there for a good solid half minute, but
Oh,
the stream
it
was,
was-
continuing, so I was
it
able
was
to
just
listen on
bullshit.
stream.
It was just bullshit.
Yeah,
You're
it was
just
like
bullshitting.
Discord, hello, but then you guys kept talking on stream. I'm like, I was like, okay.
Well, at the very least, any nasties come our way, I can play mobile artillery support or melee
Yeah.
support.
Whatever makes you happy.
I've been
Just slay.
thinking about that a lot.
Just slay.
Wait, sorry, we're not getting into philosophy right now. So,
God, John,
Well,
you're a loser.
Listen, John. Before you go, I would love to just grab a second of your time before you leave.
yeah, sure. What's up? And I think Garrett goes, "We're not going to be leaving for at least an hour anyway, so
Yeah.
do
Well,
whatever you
then,
need to do."
yeah, you guys do your thing, and I'm gonna take John off a little bit, just so we can have a little moment, man to man, alone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think he
Said,
goes.
"Uh-oh."
I think
Sorry.
John will follow.
Yeah, he can insight me if he wants, if he's that nervous.
I think he will, just because
Yeah.
you've been a dick to him every possible opportunity that you've had. Is that unfair?
No, I go for it.
Okay.
So
Let's see. There they are. Let's see. Inside. Okay, that is just going to be a...
an 8.
Oof.
Honestly, even with an 8, Flanagan's not really hiding it here. In fact, he's actually having a hard time hiding it. If he looks at Flanagan, he sees it's like a friendliness, but also there's like a bit of sadness and worry behind his eyes a little bit. When he's asking him to kind of just take him aside.
Yeah, he'll follow. Yeah, what's up? You doing all right?
Yeah, man. Listen, I know you're going back. I know you're escorting them back. I've been trying not to think about it too much, but because she's a badass. But I don't know how Grelka's doing. And to be honest, not that I don't believe in my party here, but we are about to go fight a devil. And I don't know how that's gonna go. They were bad enough to scare Snell, and I didn't think that was possible. So
You got anything you want me to tell her?
Well, he's gonna reach in his bag and he's gonna pull out a handkerchief, and he's gonna get like a little bit of. He's just gonna like pet Diogi and get like some of her scruff, and he's just gonna ball it up in the handkerchief, and he's gonna hand it to John and be like, "When you see Grelka, give her this, and also you can give her this too, and maybe you could even use it." And he's gonna pull out his extra magic sword because he has a new cooler magic sword, but he still has his old +1 magic sword, and he'll give that to John and say, "Give her that too." I really hope that I'll see her again, but you never know. Last time we went into a fight like this, I went into another dimension and fought a fairy and her crazy pet for months.
Oh my God.
So,
Go ahead and make me an insight check.
okay. Do. Oh, 11.
He's looking over this blade and what the handkerchief you've handed him. And I think he's not. He's got a perplexing look on his face, almost like he's struggling to remember, or something right on the back of his mind is bugging him, but it's not quite coming to the surface, like he's wrestling with something internally.
I think I'll just I can't reach his shoulder, so I'll just reach up and in a very platonic way just firmly grip like the side of his thigh. But I'll just look up at him.
You'll slap him on the ass and say, "Good game. I gotcha."
Like, hey man, it's gonna be good, and for what it's worth, it's for the better. I promise.
That probably snaps him out of it. And, right. I'll get these.
It gets
Yeah.
better.
Hey, I
But hey,
appreciate
just
that, Flanagan.
do
I
me a
really do.
favor and don't tell the rest of the squad about this. I don't want them to think I don't believe in the team. They look up to me. I'm the leader, so I need them to know that I've got my faith in them because I really do. But you know, it's dangerous. These are scary things that we do.
Can we Turlock Flanagan?
On
And
my
Flanagan's Turlocked. Yes.
on my honor, they won't know a thing about it.
Hell yeah, you've got a whole lot of that these days.
Yeah.
Damn!
Look, I know I haven't done you guys good turns in the past, but I'm trying to make up for that. Really am.
I only tease you because like you. All right, let's go on back.
I hope every
Fuck.
time John says something involving introspection, Amy feels just a little more bad about it.
I will never ever feel bad about this. Fuck right off. Never.
Why?
Because
Why
it's
not?
funny.
Because it's funny.
'Cause it's funny.
Like, oh my god, I accidentally ruined his mind and made him a good person.
I'm glad. Good. Be a good person. Needed.
Weird sentence. I ruined his mind and made him a good person. Doesn't
I
feel like feels like a contradiction.
I think the point
Feels right.
Gideon would make is it's no longer John.
Fair.
Yeah, it's better.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
better.
better.
Now, now it's Noj. This is John backwards.
I am the
Oh my
Dark
God.
Lord Nodge.
Yes. Yes.
God. You were Dark Revan. Sorry for spoiling KOTOR.
Bro, I'm Dark Raven. I mean Darth Revan.
Dark Raven. Okay. Do we have anything else? Anybody we want to talk to? Any prep? Any conversations here we want to do? While Commander Garrett and John go ahead and prep themselves for, well, the
So
voyage ahead.
I have one wacky wild artificer question.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
What would you say is the basically? Could I make a bomb out? Could I make a fertilizer bomb out of the stuff around us, out of this ground? Can I make a?
How should
I
I know?
IRA
Can I make a
this?
bomb? Can I make a bomb?
We're in a
Says the
riverbed, and
artificer.
those tend to be, very silty, and silt has a lot of nutritions, which is also found in fertilizer, which means I could make it into a bomb and throw fertilizer bombs, and now we're just IRA fighters, and the devils are the British.
So the problem isn't the explosive; it's the thing to make an effective bomb.
Magic.
the container.
The magic of barrels.
What are you trying to do here?
I don't know. Part of me just feels like if we go in with a bunch of fertilizer bombs, that'll make things a lot more interesting. Oh no, there's an imp. Here, Gideon, throw this fucking barrel at them like your like your Howler in Kong.
Hey, Murph, thanks for the raid. I don't know. FBI, open up. Oh god, you caught me
FBI,
off the
open
first-
up!
I should drink sausage for just
I'm
drive.
I'm only griefing them in Minecraft.
God. Yeah, you came in at the actually this is the perfect time for the FBI to fucking
The FBI shows up. Her
Oh,
fertilizer
God.
bomb. Listen, I know that I need a high quality nitrogen soil.
Hydrate! Nom nom nom.
All
High
right,
quality
hydrate.
nitrogen
Hydrate.
soil. Do we
It's
do we
good to
have, like,
everybody here.
do we have like glass bottles for water or something? Do I have smaller containers? What is the smallest container I have? Do
You
I
want
have
the
some sort of
smallest
liquid
container you have? or
Do I
you-
have
you-
some kind of liquid accelerant?
Too bad we don't have any more of that nitroglycerin, eh, Milo? How's the nerd shit? I mean,
Off
well,
the
right
rails
now
as
people
per
have.
usual.
I was gonna say it's no different than any other Wednesday night. We've decided we want to build bombs now. I should have
I don't know
expected
when
that,
that
to be
happened.
honest.
When did that happen?
The artificer stopped and went, "Wait, we're in a riverbed," and then my brain went peat bog, and then my brain went fertilizer, and then my brain went fertilizer bomb. This is why I'm not allowed in Lowe's. Hello, I'd like 6 pallets of Miracle Grow.
I can't do this. Oh my god.
You can and you will.
Roll me a d20, goddammit. Add whatever artificer skill you think is appropriate, because fucking whatever.
Bombs are magic, so it's gonna be Arcana. No!
So,
Do I waste my
Scotch is a better option. Yeah.
Do I waste my inspiration to re-roll my bomb check? No.
Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
Chris,
yeah.
yeah, Thomas, you have inspiration. Gloria has
I
inspiration.
really want to, but no. I will accept no. The soil here, because it's a dried riverbed, is not to the quality I would need. There's not enough nitrogen to get a big boom here. The Royals live another day. I mean,
Well, I was going to say, you make what you think is a fertilizer bomb. It may or may
Here.
not work.
yeah, you know what? This works, and I was doing
It's
this
about
while
the size of
everyone's talking.
it's about the
Oh my
size of
God.
a grenade.
Probably found a small container, like an empty potion bottle.
Yeah.
Made this and is going to hand it to Flanagan.
Basically, yes, he has filled a bottle of poo and stuck a cork in it and put a fuse on it.
So do I just shake this?
Shake it, light it, throw it, pray to God that you've got a good arm.
Well, I mean, we know I've got a good arm and I flex.
It's second thought.
Ah.
Just drop this at your feet after you light it. It'll help you, I promise.
I'm not stupid, Snell. I'll
What
throw it
is
at you.
that? If you throw it at me, I will shoot you. This lean down, get in Flanagan's face, be like, that's not a joke, that's a threat. If you throw that at me and it's lit, you'll be lit up. Because I'm packing heat. These dried riverbeds ain't for you, gnome.
The Artificer is such a strange class. It makes people do horrible things.
Like deliver pizzas to Sewer 3.
What does that even mean? I don't understand.
That's an
Pizza
inside
delivery
joke from
service.
the early days. Oh God.
The last time I played an Artificer.
Packing Pete. Yep.
Hello, Dagrid's Pizza Delivery Service. Is this Sewer 3? And then it worked.
You rolled a I think. Hold on. Did I roll the natural 20 and said pizza delivery?
Yes, and then I
Oh my
added Dagrid's
God.
Pizza Delivery Service because Dagrid Gilded Hand, the greatest of dwarven inventors, would not allow anyone else to be in control.
Honestly, that just tracks for a Rowan character.
That their full name was Dagrid Gilded Hand, the greatest of dwarven inventors.
I'm in love with you.
God. I forgot. I forgot about that whole campaign. Thanks for nothing, I guess.
Ow.
So you know how that campaign ended.
No,
Anyways.
that's the joke about you said nothing. It's a campaign about nothing.
God. Yeah. All right. So now you've got your Peter Packer.
You're Peter Packer.
Try that again. Back that up and try
Your
again. You
Pete
get a
Packer?
freebie. You get a freebie.
Thanks for the lurk. We'll see you later.
Someone clip that.
Fine, I'll hit the clip button. I don't like it, but I'll clip that.
Someone just clip the Peter Packer. You want to try that again?
All right, so where was I? Other than hating my life.
We play these dangerous games.
Yes, I've just handed Flanagan basically a homemade nitrogen bomb.
This is
And-
awful.
And I definitely should be the one that has it. It makes the most sense for me to have it.
Right, out of anybody. Not Glory, the machine who has ration
Ration. Yeah.
that can rationalize, when to use shit.
No,
Or
this is just in
Gideon.
case it goes
Oh,
off on
my.
its own.
Or Gideon, who
I am
would more
personal
likely
meat shield.
teleport. God.
I am Jack's personal sense of self.
So,
I have
anything
stolen
else
you.
you want to do while Commander Garrett gets everybody
I have
ready?
stolen you.
I've gone through my IRA arc. I'll be right back.
I have stolen you.
God. Okay, one sec.
Ha ha ha. You are mine now. Because Daddy
What did
loves you.
steal? Oh, your cat.
Yes.
So,
I
You
came back
guys-
just to say I hope to God that's your cat.
No, I went outside and I found
Daddy
me a
love
child.
you.
Did you
I have
know
stolen
you?
you. You are mine now.
say it back.
Say it fucking back.
Say it back.
I'm so fucking glad that's a thing. I'm so
There
proud.
is no meme. Say it back.
No.
God. All right. So, an hour goes by. I'm assuming you guys are prepping and getting ready for your little march through the woods to grandmother's house you go.
Yes. Grandmama, I have come.
Your raft is taken and moved to the other side of the island. Garrett explains you just let it float downriver at an angle, and you can you'll reach the east bank sooner than later. That's exactly what they're going to do. And then they're going to do the exact same thing. And then, well, I think you guys will go separate ways. They say, we're going to take off now. If you're going to take off with us, more than welcome to. If you're going to stay a little bit, well, Godspeed. What's the plan?
There's a plan.
There's a plan.
There's a plan.
Does Lotus say that?
Yeah, fucking out loud. Is there a? I think she'll lift the fucking. Wait, we're a bank. She's up. She's up.
This might-
She's up.
She's up.
Well,
She's erect.
when asked about a plan, Maddie will point to Gideon, specifically point to Gideon's demon glaive, and say, which you
time.
assume
You know,
is
my
her
friend?
saying. So, go ahead.
She's gonna say, you know, my friend, I have no idea what that means, but I wish you the best all the same.
Maddie will
Aw.
turn and stare at this woman with a blank, glowing blue eye.
Why couldn't we be friends?
Tell you what, you get your friends back to base safe and sound, we can be friends.
Lotus will be like, "You done fucked up. You should have made friends with her."
She will hear that and
We're rich.
We sure are, sis.
We're rich in friendship and love.
Yes.
exactly. Maddie's wholesome. What?
Never
She
believe
is.
it's not so.
Sure.
Maddie is the most wholesome member of this party, and I'll fucking kill all of you if you say otherwise.
I do
And then-
say otherwise.
I will give Maddie uppies.
I think Benoit could give Maddie a run for her money.
Maddie does really good for having. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2,
Four-
3, 4,
four
5, 6,
lines?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're only having 17 lines, and most of them are about her fucking dying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Maddie uppies.
Mm-hmm.
Are you giving her uppies, or are you doing that little baby thing where you throw them up in the air and catch
I do a
them?
little bit of both.
When you start throwing her, she's like,
Save me!
I think that means she likes it. I do it more.
and you can tell, no, she doesn't like it. She's flailing her,
Oh, no.
flailing her little legs as you throw her.
Yes, this is fun. Groka does this to me sometimes. I mean,
Oh.
You know what? I am not gonna judge. Small kings are kings too.
Truly.
Snell's just gonna look at you abusing Maddie and be like, will you please give me back my very volatile magic implement?
you're the only magic I like, Maddie. And I give her a little kiss on the top of her head, and then I hand it to
I'm
you.
gonna look at him as he says that. Very matter of factly, like, motherfucker, what?
Hey, we're not on
Maddie's-
that level yet.
Maddie's little eye kind of looks between Glory and Flanagan, senses the tension and goes,
I'm leaving soon. Goodbye.
and then just walks away.
Oh my God, I love
Jeez.
her.
All right, so do you guys take off at the same time as them, or do you wait until after?
Let's go now. Let's go. Let's kill them on the way there. I mean, let's go kill devils.
Sure.
You
Sign me
guys,
up, let's kill devils.
Mhm.
you
Put that
guys
on a
step
Hallmark card.
onto your raft. You push off. And you float alongside just for a moment next to this much larger raft. It's got, I think, twice as many people as you guys. There are about 15 of them, if I remember right.
Yeah,
Just
sounds about
idling
right.
along, and as you guys coast down the river, fog starts to swirl up from the water in the slowly rising sun. And as it does, it slowly blankets both of your rafts. First up over the first over the baseboards, then around your ankles, then its waists. And the last thing you see before the slowly drifting apart raft, the last thing you see of this raft as it slowly drifts apart from you, is Commander Garrett giving you a salute as it disappears into the fog.
I thought you were going to say something super fucked up. His Commander Garrett murdering everyone on the raft. It's like, wait, what?
No. Although that does sound like a Renegade Shepherd option. So
now I have to play Mass Effect again. It's all your fault. I have to play them all.
I'm already on another playthrough. I got through 1 and I'm halfway through 2.
I've beaten 1 like 8 times, and I've beaten them all too many times, but 1 the most.
Let's see. But for a brief moment, you are all floating calmly through a thick pea soup of a fog.
Gross.
Would they do that in their soup?
It stays this way for a long time.
What's the difference between chopped beef and pea soup? Anyone can chop beef, but no one can pea soup.
God damn it.
I think at some point, to ease the tension, Eris probably turns to whoever, probably Glory. So, ever been in creepy, mysterious fogs like this before?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, but the last one had some acid to it.
You know, I should have guessed. I forgot that we used to be trapped in a tiny little town surrounded by acid fog.
Yeah, we were.
We've come a long way since then. Now we're just trapped by regular fog.
Hey, I prefer that, and so does my metal hole.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, how is some of that coming along? I know you said you didn't have all of your memories.
I've regained a few. I'm pretty sure I've told the group about my memories, about the memory of Junko and Ass.
She would go, yeah, you mentioned that. I was just curious if anything else had come to light. She's just trying to make conversation, to ignore the fact that the fog is getting slowly thicker and thicker.
As of right now, no, most of my memories are corrupt. I'm waiting on Snell to fix them.
Guys, have you noticed that the fog is getting thicker and thicker?
Right now, visibility is down to about the length of the raft.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I think you're getting thicker and thicker.
We should
Snell, stop hitting on me. We have things to do.
We should really all hold on to a rope. I'm gonna pull out a rope and start we're about to lose
Everybody
visibility
tie themselves up on it.
100%. I got 50 feet of hemp rope that I'm throwing at people.
Okay, listen. If you
That was not the time to smoke, but okay.
If you're gonna hand rope to Lotus, she's gonna just go, "Oh wow, that's really kinky."
Oh,
Lotus.
so is that where all of the rope goes, Lotus?
Have you not been in Lotus's tent?
You haven't been
Eris,
in
Eris
Lotus's
says.
tent?
Eris says, "So is that where all of the rope goes, Lotus? If we search your tent, are we just gonna find all of our missing rope?"
538 feet.
I thought her tent was a torture chamber the first time I went in there.
It sounds like you're yucking my yum, and also stop it.
You know, it's not yucking your yum when we no longer have enough rope to pitch our tents.
You will pitch a tent elsewhere. I'm having
Well,
a great time pitching tents.
I
What's your
was
problem?
just like,
I can't pitch a tent when I don't have any rope because someone's taken it all.
no. I can't pitch a tent when I don't have any rope. And Snell immediately butts in and goes, well, neither can Lotus. That's why it's all in her tent.
Yes.
I think Eris, as the fog gets even thicker, you can no longer see her face, but she is holding out a fist in a fist bump.
Yeah, I'll fist bump Chicken Lady, who I saved from
Okay.
certain death.
It'll-
DOG is
it'll
chewing on the
make-
rope.
Let's not forget,
We're playing
she
tug
is
of
now
war.
my house, Carl. She's Lydia. She's now just runs up to me, goes, I'm sworn to carry your burden.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Me and Lydia committed so many crimes together.
I took her to the top of Throw of the World and shouted her off because she wouldn't leave me alone and she annoyed me.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay, to the top of the Throne of the World we go. Bye-bye. See you back in Whiterun. Woo.
What
She
other
got some
lines are
Air.
there?
Yeah, someone took that I'm sworn to carry your burdens thing and then made a mod to where Lydia counts as a horse so that you can mount on top of her. She's sworn to carry your burdens.
My God. I love it.
I am your sword and your shield.
And your horse.
God.
And your
And
mouth.
your horn. And your mount and your steed.
And those are different things.
Now, see, if
I was about to say, anybody
if
know?
Eris
No.
starts saying that to Snell's gonna go, you're fired. I don't want this anymore, you're fired. Okay, you're getting way too clingy. We've only just started having this weird night relationship like 2 days ago. And now you like want to move in and stuff?
God.
U-Haul lesbian.
Oh shit, if they have
Dude,
kids, they're gonna
Judge says
they,
you all
they can't have
lesbians. I think
kids.
I am one.
They can't have kids. If Snell and Eris have kids, they're all gonna turn into cockatrices.
So I'm going to move on from all of this.
Now they have to
The
have
fog,
kids.
as someone
Snake
correctly surmised, is now thick enough that you cannot see your own hand in front of your face.
I will.
About the
going
only
to
person who
Barovia.
can see anything is Gidgeon.
Yeah, I'll position myself towards the front of the raft. That way I can keep an eye on what's coming.
Yeah, 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah, 10 feet. That's gonna give us a lot of maneuvering space. Iceberg dead ahead.
No, actually, hold on. Where's my
Gonna
fucking
use-
character?
Some magic.
Do I see any like happy people in colorful clothes possibly going by the name of Vistani nearby?
No.
Okay.
Do we is there someone on the boat who keeps talking about we don't know where we are going?
No one's knowing where we're rowing. Yeah, no.
And it haunts my dreams for many, many years.
And then well, I mean, Flanagan's about
Gene
the size
Wilder,
of an
man.
Oompa Loompa.
Oh my god. That's sizest. Is that a word?
That-
That's a word.
Sizes. I think that's
um,
just another kind of ableism, Amy.
I was going to say ableist.
And by that I mean
Able to reach the top shelf.
I'm so upset.
Stop. No, stop that. All right. Come on. I didn't all right, I didn't come here to get us double shadow banned. Apparently you already can't find us on Twitch.
yeah, that's for me talking about making nitrogen bombs on stream.
Probably.
Hey, I didn't get into the process of doing it. I could have done that.
Stop.
gave it
Before you
detailed
go even
instructions.
before you go any further, let's play
Absolutely
some
gonna get in
D&D.
trouble.
Let's play some D&D. So, I need somebody to roll me a D100.
Oh,
Not it.
No,
Nose goes.
not
Stop.
it. Not
Ah!
nose.
fuck!
Nose.
I think it sounds like Daniel definitely doesn't want to do it.
I'm dealing with a cat. Sorry.
Oh,
Alright.
why did DOG roll it?
Because DOG can roll. DOG is a person.
I
Yeah,
guess,
there's
yeah,
thoughts
you
and
know.
feelings, damn it.
And they're hot. Let's not forget. I have to bring that up every session.
You
Mhm.
do. You know, Gideon,
I was
it was
trying
almost
to
nice
forget.
what you did. But as far as it goes, it takes an hour floating through this fog before very suddenly, Gideon, all of a sudden, right in front of the raft appears the bank, and it floats solidly right up onto the shore. This is fortunately a low area of the river. It looks like you found the bend of the river and it decided to go straight instead of curve along.
Yeah, it does that.
So it float
Is it to the left or the right?
so it floats. It beaches itself along the beach. It beaches itself on the gravel. Everybody else, very suddenly, the raft scrapes along gravel and slowly bounces to a halt. The fog is still so thick you can't see your hands in front of your face.
Dang.
We're
Can-
gonna die.
How brightly does Maddie's light shine? Maddie with your light, Maddie with your eye so bright. Will you guide our raft tonight?
The light from Maddie's eye is reflected back by the fog.
Damn. Get wrecked, Maddie's eye.
Man, she got made fun of at all of the reindeer games for nothing. What a nerd.
Yeah, why was she at the reindeer games?
You don't know her life. No, she probably looks around in the fog and is just like,
My God, it's full of mushroom.
It's full of mushrooms.
it's about all she can mash together to try and say about it.
I'm like pulling the rope to get everyone to come off the raft.
Just to get off the raft.
To get off the raft.
Yeah, I'm yanking the rope. You know, it's the thing all the kids do nowadays.
All right, you guys, come on.
DOG misinterprets it and starts playing tug of war with you.
I'm sorry. Arrive on.
Yeah, it's just,
Mm-hmm.
I'll arrive all over this raft. Don't you fucking worry.
Flanagan will
Throwing
get
Mel
off
into
and
the
pull.
fog.
Flanagan will will get off and pull the raft onto the shore so it doesn't get pulled back. Like
Gotcha.
bring it onto the
You-
shore so we still have it
Damn.
later.
Flanny
Right.
did something smart.
You grab this raft that is threatening to be swept away by the current once again, and just pull it halfway onto the bank until it's not going anywhere.
I'm
It's just
feeling.
Snell
Snell
looks mildly impressed by that, Flanagan.
Yes, now I'm feeling a little optimistic. It's another word you taught me. I hope we live.
At the word optimistic. At the word optimistic,
Uh-oh.
the fog starts to clear just a little bit.
Great, we're going to die now. Thank you, Flanagan.
Thanks, Flanny.
Slowly, you can start to see each other's faces. And the fog continues to clear until a couple of minutes later. And the fog is now ankle high. No, it's about knee height for everybody. It's about, chin height for Flanagan.
Short king.
Ableist. Ableist.
Unless you decide to get on DOG.
I'm always on DOG.
Okay, then it's about chin height for DOG.
Yes, little girl. I give her chin scratches.
But you are able to see once again into this forest, which I would remind is very California redwoods. It is large, large trees, building-sized trees, with gaps far enough between them that you could probably suspend, a small town between. These things are hundreds of feet tall. And the ground beneath is barren, devoid of underbrush for the most part.
It's great scenery. It's
What's
I
the
can do
plan?
this.
well,
We need to let Rom know we're here, so would it be too out of the question to be able to basically just fire off a flare?
set the woods on fire. It'd be freaking sick.
That's a Hank Williams song.
Oh, hey.
And I will remind Sunel, he said come to, come
Yeah,
to his
but-
palace.
But this is a yo, we're here, we're coming. So if you're just in your jammies, both. If you're in your jammies, like get some actual pants on.
Look, Rom,
try to
we're gonna
clean off
come.
the table so that you can actually have all your guests there. Stuff like that.
Wow, you sound like my mother talking to me when I was 18.
Yeah.
Why don't you go clean the bathrooms? We're having guests.
No, that's
Or
my
the-
mom too. Oh, we have guests coming Thursday. I'm cleaning the house, Mom. It's Monday.
Rom, we're gonna
Why don't
come.
you go clean your
Where
room?
do you want us?
Why are they going into my room?
Yeah, that's another
Just
thing
clean your
we have to
room.
ask. Is he like a guy about it on the back, or is it more on the stomach kind of situation we're doing here?
You were gonna fire off a flare.
Yeah.
I'm just not even engaging anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a flare to fire off.
Hello, stink
Just basically some weird contraption, put it into the top of the gun and just go.
And this red flare arcs high into the sky, floating there. It dimly illuminates parts of the canopy above you can't see. And you see in the underside of these canopies
Oh god, I pissed off all the imps.
what look like bats hanging from the underside of the tree,
Yep.
Fuck.
motionless.
Wow. Guess the welcoming
I smite
wagon's
them
already
before they
here.
smite me.
I don't think you got the spell slots for it, Paladin.
I have a bad feeling about this.
This reminds me of that
my
hell
hopes.
plane you were telling me about.
Yes, that's because we're getting close to an actual hell rift.
That's like a portal, guys. It's kind of like a door.
Yep, we're getting to that ladle where he's going to start putting the ketchup in our milkshake.
You know, I already miss Attila.
Snow will take the lead on this if that's all right.
That's up to you guys. What you doing?
Flanagan will just take a close flank of Snell. Shield out. You know what? Sword out too. Flanagan is fully prepped. He's got shield and sword out. Close flank to Snell.
Snow will keep the gun holstered.
Gotcha. Keep
But
the
we'll,
gun holstered.
We'll approach. And Maddie
Who's taking
will
up the rear?
I'm in the back.
I guess that's
Single-
Oh, you're in the back. Okay.
Single file, double file, triple file.
We could be. I could be together with someone.
No,
don't know.
I misheard you. I thought you were saying you're not in the back.
No, yeah.
So
No,
I
you're
was
good.
like,
I'm
oh,
basically
yes,
asking
I'm
for
in the back.
marching order at the moment. So we got Snell up front. with Maddie.
Flanagan
Sounds
right
like-
behind Snell.
Okay, me behind Flanny.
I guess I'm in the middle.
And I'm stuck in the middle again.
Yeah, we're not having that moment. Reservoir Dogs, good film. I'm not doing that moment on Twitch.
Fuck no.
So,
No.
and then Lotus taking up the rear.
As per usual. Why do you think I need all that rope?
Bruh.
I'm sorry. I'm
Hey, he
sorry.
said take it up the rear, which I thought was pretty wild, but I was trying to let it go.
I was ready.
I
I
said
was ready.
taking up the rear, not
Oh?
taking it up the rear.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's
Oh.
Ooh woo.
oh,
Y'all need Jesus.
yes, all the time.
or the devil or something.
I mean, we're on the way.
We got this. We're gonna do great, you guys.
Hell is other people.
Oh my
Just
God.
remember that. That is a literary quote I agree with. Hell is other people.
Mhm.
Yep. You guys start to pick your way through the misty fog. There are lots of exposed routes that you can't easily see as person leading up the front. So you either have Maddie trip over them and then tell you that they're there, or you find them yourself with your feet.
If I would use one of her lines if VoiceMod hadn't just had a C++ assertion error and then completely fucking explode. Which that seems like that's a big problem. That's the code looked at me and went, "Oh fuck."
God damn.
I was gonna say,
That's a
I'm
problem.
gonna head out, dog. Just fucking
It's been real.
Yeah, that was a
poor voice mod.
VoiceMod just Yoda screamed at me. But yeah, she'll keep tripping over
yeah.
things, going, "Found something! Look what I found!"
Mushrooms.
Nah, these ones actually work with some of her contextual lines, and it's just those two over and over for each one.
Maddie,
Look
we get it.
what
I love you. Quit it. Maddie, I love
No.
you. We get it. Fuck.
Now I'm remembering that someone said here that they're not slowed by difficult terrain, and
Correct.
the party's not slowed by difficult terrain. So this is
Yes.
just fluff.
Fluff.
But 1 sec, hold on, I gotta sneeze.
But is it
Bless you.
fluffy?
Bless you.
No, I refuse to be blessed.
I reject your blessings.
You can't
Idiots.
reject them. They've already happened. It's like I was gonna say some shit and it was gonna be bad. Okay, I'm
What
gonna
about a
move on.
Uno reverse
So-
card?
Yeah.
Uno reverse card. God. So, stepping through the fog. Eventually, you'll find yourselves on the upward slope of this basin and find yourself slowly creeping out of the fog. It retreats from your knees to your shins to your ankles.
To your head, to
Finally-
your shoulder, your toes. Sorry.
Finally,
To your knees, to your toes.
you look behind you and see that you have basically waded out of an entire swamp of fog, more or less. High above you in the canopy, you still see, well, flares periodically, I'm sure, punctuated with entire tree rafters full of bats, all sleeping peacefully, getting their
Those
beauty
are
rest for the big
bats.
day that they are counting the hours down to.
Are these imps bothered by this at all?
No, they don't look like imps. They actually look like bats.
Oh god, I need voice mod working! I need my Count Dracula, get out of here! Because now we've wandered into Vlad von Karstein's lair.
It's funny you should mention that, because as you have pulled yourself out of this
Oh
fog,
fuck! It's what's his
you
name?
see this
Whoa.
ravine. That is, you see this ravine that has been, well, more or less collapsed by the old expedition's efforts to try and bury these ruins under rock and rubble. In the center of this ravine, this valley, is the lone solitary tower poking out of this rubble like a middle finger.
This sounds like something straight out of
And
Castlevania.
surrounded by this red shield of energy. This mythical red line. The ones that the druids had told you, once you crossed, you couldn't come back to the grove unless you had dealt with the devils.
The devil. Well, we march up to the line and kind of Snow will look back and say, if anyone is against this, this is your last chance.
Meh.
Well, DOG, one more time. And I give her little chin scratches.
She just shakes happily, tail wagging,
Aw.
panting. She's ready to go. She's dressed up all in her fancy armor. Her barding.
And the
And
die
it's-
is being cast.
You hear a voice. Well, before you go, I've got some mail for you if you like.
Fuck
no,
me.
Before
And I
you
have
go, we hear a tuk-tuk playing music softly in the distance. It is fucking...
God,
How did I get
tuk-tuk.
here?
But you hear this voice saying,
Mail call.
"Yep, anybody up for mail call?"
Oh god, I knew he was a devil.
And I think we're going to end it early today here.
Oh, but the mail.
Yeah.
Give me
But the
my mail.
mail. Can we get the
Mail
mail?
call,
before we
mail
go?
call, mail
We can't get the mail.
call.
We have to get the
Next
mail
time,
next
you'll
session
get your-
for very important reasons.
What will happen? What will happen is now, for our audience here, next week we will not have game, unfortunately, because people will be in the process of moving across the country.
What?
And
What
the same
fucking
thing
idiot
is
would
going
do
to
that
be-
in the middle of fucking December?
I don't know, but I
Some
don't have
dumb
any room
bitch.
to talk. But I don't have any
Some
room to
bitch.
talk because then the week after that, 4 days before Christmas, another group of people will be moving furniture to their new locations.
Some more dumb
does this?
bitches.
Some more dumb bitches. Fucking
Because-
dumb
An
bitches.
entire house of severe bottom energy.
Because here's the thing, because God.
You said
Because-
the words.
Because
Amy's
people
dead now.
decided to move into a house the first week of July a year and a half ago and signed a 6-month lease after that first year, knowing full and well that meant their last month in that house would be December.
Yeah.
I don't know about you
Decisions
fuckers.
were
I
made.
moved about a month ago. Get
I
on my
mean,
level.
Mentally, I moved like a few months ago, so there's
Bruh,
that.
if we're talking about mentally, I was checked out a while ago from that place.
Let's fucking go. Let's go. Uh-huh.
Bruh.
Love where I'm at. It's really good.
And I'm going to.
Here.
We will see if we wanted to do a 2 days after Christmas stream. We'll see. We'll check in with everybody and see where we're at.
Well, that's our
There.
present for the community, Smile.
My
True,
doesn't love
because
me. I'm
that's
always
also going to
right.
be our last week in that house, which means we need to get it professionally cleaned.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Be-
feel that in my
and
fucking
receipts.
soul.
Yeah. So this month has been
Trying.
well, frankly, this month has sucked. Let's just be honest. This month has sucked.
It has been a
and
trying
we're-
time.
We're 6 days into it, so
Mhm.
yeah. But be that as it may, I will let people know when I will make their mail available to them, and they will get it
available.
in between sessions. And then the next session we come back, we'll share mail.
I formally
That's
request
exciting.
that you share Amy's when we do the stream so that they cry on stream again.
I hate this.
Bruh.
Why are you like this?
I
You're
don't
so
even
mean to
remember
me.
what the last
Send-
mail that I sent to. Let's see. I don't even remember what the last mail
Sanel's-
was.
Sanel's was
Oh,
his dad
that was
going,
from
"Hey,
Claudia. That's right.
we're cool, right? We're cool. You're not gonna like, you're not gonna kill me, right? Right? We're cool."
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And Sanel basically sent back, "Yeah, we're cool."
Junie says thank you for the new big sisters. That makes my heart happy. I forgot about that.
What happened?
Your
The last
last
letter that Lotus received.
Oh shit, fucking Junie. I forgot that Lotus isn't allowed to be a sociopath around her baby sister.
Mhm.
Are the rest of the party allowed?
Yes.
Because
Apparently, with the way they
honestly,
act around children.
Junie will probably fuck a bitch up, so it's cool. It's fine.
Yeah, instead of See, we were trying to keep this kid from fucking going out and being like, "Dude, this is gonna be fun," and then getting goblin slayered. Just getting
Right.
fucking murked
You
immediately.
absolutely did keep them from getting murked, as you said.
I mean,
However,
getting
Junie's a little different.
Gusted.
This is true.
Just
All
built
right.
different.
She's built
not-
different.
Let's start
She's
with some
not like other
sign-offs.
girls.
Oh no.
Gideon, go right ahead.
I hate that.
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, it's your boy, Sassy McNasty69. I played Gideon, the Gideon Sunborn, the strength-based ranger with a glaive of demonic intent and a heart of gold. We're gonna die. That's all I know.
We're gonna die.
But
You're
we'll
not
go
gonna
down
die.
swinging. After we get some sad letters, Lotus will be like crying her way through combat. I don't like fighting while I'm sad. Murders everyone.
It's
Party
true.
included.
Mega Moonbeam. Anyways, you can catch me this Friday? Question mark.
Yeah.
This Friday as we return to Yaksha's hype. As Sin, aka Hunter, aka the only sane one, because there are lizard people on the moon.
Bullshit.
Anyways, yeah, and after that, you can catch me hopefully on Saturday if everything is fucking working again. In Lands of Iboria, as the Pathfinder update kind of borked for Foundry. So yeah, we're figuring that out. And that is everything I'm in that's on stream. That's me. Oh, you can
Alright.
also catch me streaming. I forgot. I do stream now.
I love
It's the
that.
it's the
yeah.
Prinny Prince on Twitch, and I usually stream early in the fucking morning after I get off of work.
Let's see. Maybe one of these days I'll have to tune in and
It's a fucking horny stream. Just be warned.
Really?
Oh god, I can't really do
excited.
that at work.
I had to pull like the thing Rowan stream's over. The things are getting
You had to
voice
have
chat.
a
Things are
stream
getting
ending bit.
yeah. Things are getting spicy. I was like, stream's over, and I just ended stream. And they're like, no way, you just did
I
that.
love this. I
Yeah,
love
stream
this.
ending bits are
then
the best kind
then
of
maybe
bits.
I'll have my headphones on or something.
Yeah, do have your do not have your speakers on. That's a warning.
It's a warning. Great.
Do
Oh, I'm gonna
not tell
blast it.
mom and dad.
I'm gonna blast it full blast in
Do
my
not
shop.
get mom. It's bad.
Let's
around
go
all the
next.
mechanics
Get
that I
mom.
work with. Who are we
Let's go
doing?
next to Amy Geddon.
Oh shit. Hi, I'm Amy. I play Lotus, sort of. Amy's a mess, which makes Lotus a mess. What else am I in? Every other Monday I'm in something. Honestly, I gotta tell you, these mics are dangerous. I had a bunch of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and it's a seasonal
Oh my
pick
god,
wildberry.
she's white girl trashy drunk on stream again.
Little bit. Only like a
Bodhi!
little. Listen, here's
Bodhi's
he's
not here
asleep.
right now.
Buddy's dying
I'm
right now.
summoning him.
You're right now.
I didn't mean to. They're just very dangerous. They taste like juice, and I'm a couple in, and then I realized that I'm not
White girl
socially
trashy
acceptable
drunk.
right now. A little bit. Anyway, moving on. Hi, I'm in a game every other Monday. It's somewhere else. Don't remember where, and I can't give you any information about it because I don't remember anything. Also, I'm one of them dumb bitches that's moving in the middle of December. So, me right now. Thanks,
All
everybody.
right. Go ahead, Ron.
Hi ho, friendolas. My name is Ron, otherwise known as Die Hard Cotton. Here today playing Snell, the snake with a heart of bronze, at least. We're getting there. It's a progress. We love to see progress.
A heart of fertilizer.
A heart of ammonium nitrate with a bunch of sugar mixed in inside of a glass bottle.
Bruh.
Uh,
And gone.
You can also find me here on Fridays where I run yakshas where war crimes are not crimes, they are suggestions, they are fun, they are the checklist. All of you are probably wanted by the Hajj. Except for Indiana, but that's because Indiana's fucking dead.
Oh my god.
You can also
Yeah,
catch me here on
remind me.
Saturdays where another one of my characters is probably wanted in Nuremberg for sniping goblins like it's going out of style. 4-0, also known as 4-0, the gunslinger fighter android sniper who does like 86 damage whenever they crit. It's fucking hilarious because I've never crit a boss, but I always crit the shitty little kobolds up next to the boss, and they cease to exist. Like, not even their atoms exist anymore. It's fun. And that's it for me.
All right. Next, Flanagan.
What up? You know who this is. And if you don't, my name's Aaron. I play Flanagan on Wednesdays. He's a really fun little guy, and he likes to ride on his little doggy, and sometimes they kill people. I had a really sad moment today where Flanagan had to realize that he may never see his girl again, and so he decided to give her a little piece of dog scruff and a handkerchief that he uses to wipe his body with.
We need to get you a picture of Brelka that you can put in your helmet.
Whoa.
And now we're gonna go fight a devil. And if the sacrifice play needs made, Gideon and I will be fighting over who does it.
Gideon's got a fiance waiting for him. What do you think? He's not going to sacrifice.
You're on your own, motherfucker. You're the one.
Pussy waiting at home, bitch, and I haven't gotten any yet.
He says it now, but we all know that Gideon is the knight in this group.
Yeah, the knight with
Is
a
it not
demon in
Lotus?
his weapon. Oh, fuck no. Lotus, we go, I have lives. Fuck off. One of you yell.
Honestly, she's
One of you
got
guys
lives.
die.
Look, Snell doesn't have family. Why doesn't he do it?
Oh no!
So now will do it for his found family, the party that
I
he
can-
loves. You
Aw.
jackasses.
Oh,
Fucking assholes!
Lo-
Fucking party
Lotus's
dicks.
last words will be, "Please make it look kinky."
Make it
My
look
wife.
kinky.
Ugh.
Bye bye.
My bad.
That's the end. That's all I had to say. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh
Sit
god.
back. All right. Last but certainly not least, go ahead, Thomas. Glory.
Yeah, it's Horishikawa here playing Glory. Other than that, I don't play in any of these other games, but you should check these people out, especially the Horny Stream by the Pretty Pants. That just sounds like a good fucking time.
I'm so
I'm
excited
trying
for
to be
that.
about that. Definitely check that thing out.
Yeah, but beware, he only does it at Australia times because that's the only country degenerate enough to
Uh,
accept this kind
well,
of stream.
Technically, Sweden and Germany times because it's
Same
usually
thing.
like 3
They're
or
all the
4
same
p.m.
thing.
It's all
Australia,
the-
Sweden, Germany, they're the same thing. They're even right
All right,
next
now
to each
you have
other on a
something to
map.
talk about next live stream, Daniel. So my housemate thinks that Germany, Sweden, and Australia are the same thing.
They're right
Gotta
next to each
go,
other on the map, right there next to China.
Watch your internet explode.
Oh, what are the Australians gonna fucking do about it?
No, what's really fun is whenever the Swede is telling me something about like slightly in the past, I'm like, oh, back when you were a third world country,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
because he made the comment. He was like,
Oh,
you know,
but
we were a
I'm-
third world country until recently.
I'm the problem child though, but Daniel's over here like making actual like macro aggressions.
Oh god.
Anyways,
But hello everybody, my name is Cyrus Smith. Today you caught me running over the horizon. I will not be there this Friday because Indiana's dead, and also I have a concert dress rehearsal. So yeah, you can catch me probably another week there doing I don't know what I'm doing. We'll find out what I end up doing there. But that being said, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you to my lovely crew. Thank you for putting up with me and our inconsistent game times. That's gonna change here soon because January 5th, fingers crossed, find out if I get the shift I want or if I'm stuck grinding, cancerous composite for, the next year and a half. So yeah. But that being said, let's get out of this Friday it begins. Let's get out of here. Well, nobody died this session, did they?
No.
Only my
For
dreams.
me, Manu died. I didn't know that last session, so he fully is dead this session.
R.I.P.
Oh,
Manu.
yeah.
R.I.P. Manu
You
part
haven't
2.
heard it.
Okay.
You haven't heard it.
R.I.P.
Manu
Manu
finally
part
became
2.
Manu in real life because he's dead and in the
Oh
ground now.
god, just cut the
Oh my
stream. Oh god. R.I.P.
Stand by.
Manu.
R.I.P. Manure.
R.I.P. Manu.
Love you. Bye.
Manu.